Hey, Novorossiya, how's it going? And yeah, Mighty Beard Guy leads strong Greek hoplites. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh wow, 20% war support for free. How useful. How's our ministers? Bank president. Of course, silent lawyer. And these are some good ministers. We like political power and construction speed, I guess. And yeah, okay, so these are good ministers. I enjoy them. He has strong beard man. Doesn't seem to be phased at all. Oh well, that's fine. The Fourth Hellenic Republic. Okay, so the Germans sent the king away, and there was the Third Republic, but then he came back, and he was the regent. The king was away, but he was thrown, yeah, he was thrown to the dumpsters, and Fourth Republic. Okay, makes sense. And now we have a guy called Papandreou. Hello, Moldy. Please no monarchy. Well, we'll see. We'll see how our winds blow us. Honestly, I do not know how any of this works, and it's actually the reason why I am playing Greece right now. It's to understand how this all works. Anyway. Challenges ahead. So the New Republic faces several challenges before 1938, which was the next elections, January. So there's syndicalists, there's Metaxas, there's the war, there's monarchists. Okay. I see how it is. Now, I thought that the Bulgarians have a what? Where do you get 19 ships from? Well, still, we can probably defeat you with our heavy cruisers now, can't we? Yeah, don't tell me that Bulgaria has heavy cruisers. Alright, we can't cross Constantinia, right? Sad. Well, I mean, that also means that they cannot cross Constantinia, so that's fine. Do we have Seawolf? Yes, we do. Okay. So I guess I'm keeping him there for shore bombardment. And subs can just stay here. Do we have an air force? Seems like we don't. That's fine. Don't need an air force. Really, every gameplay on Europe is the monarchist path? Well, of course. I mean, pretty much that's what YouTube, like Hearts of Iron, especially Kaiserreich, but just Hearts of Iron in general. It's just, people really like monarchies. Anyway, we have Austrians who own our stuff, Germans who own our stuff, Memories of the King, Legacy of Alexander. Yes, okay, so we have reinforcement rate and division defense on core territory. We have a lot of core territory, so that's good. Now, of course, my objective is, where is it? Cerealians elected in France, oh boy, oh boy. My idea is to have the Megali, because, you know, Megali strong. And, I mean, it's probably better to have a diplomatic path, but who knows? I don't care. Anyway, it seems like we rejoined the Entente after January 1938, or joined the Reichspakt. Huh, interesting. Oseos nam mas voici say. Whatever that means. Anyway. Something about God, I guess, because Zeus. Wait, what? Why did it say that it was complete when it wasn't? Whatever, I don't even know. Oh, I guess now we can take, right, bypass the focus. The farming crisis. So agricultural exports, of course, like cheese. So with the collapse of European markets, following the onset of Black Monday, a huge number of Greek farmers are left with crops they cannot sell. Okay, so thousands of farmers are marching in the streets with radical agrarian sentiment running high. Radical agrarians? You mean like agrotico-democratico metopos? The radical agrarians. And maybe someone like him. I don't know. Sometimes agrarians are massive right wings. Hey Lucas, how's life? Wait, what do you mean they will probably have 3 Weltkrieg battleships? That would be bullshit. The only reason I keep Fog of War on is because I forget to turn it off. Honestly, that is literally the only reason. Like, this down here, I sometimes just turn off one and then I just don't, like, see it. I don't pay enough attention. Anyway, so we have... Okay, so after Prepare for War, we can either take Ready the Masses, which is gonna change to Limited Conscription. Probably pretty important, considering we do not have enough manpower to... Yeah. We just don't have enough manpower right now. And we get War Preparations, which would increase mobilization speed, division training time reduction, construction speed increase, factory output increase for 1 year. This declares war, no need. We're gonna wait for the Serbs to do that. There's fortifications, which we do not need. So probably Ready the Masses first. Then we have Polemico Naftico. So that's probably like the debate over ships, something, I don't know. So that's Navy experience, no need. An ambitious Navy or an efficient Navy. What's the difference? This is for capital ship attack and begin naval program. Megatotis Thalasis Kratos. I love the random Greek shipyards. Okay, so we're gonna take this one eventually. Polemiki Aeroporia. So aviation debates or whatever. And then Ellenikos Stratos. Superior firepower, Grand Battle Plan. We're gonna take Grand Battle Plan because, I don't know. Ooh, well, a research slot just right there. It's just sitting there. Then there's this, which is gonna give us a thing. So I guess after we take this, we might as well go down Ellenikos Stratos and try to get some of this stuff, because why not? Literally, just why not? There's a lot of very good... A unit of Mountaineers will spawn in the capital state. And there's quite a bit of good stuff in here. Of course, this is also pretty important. Foreign-owned factories, Greek railways. The Board of Industry. I mean, honestly, once we recover 10% production efficiency, 10% construction, 10% production output of this 30%, it's only going to be in minus 20%. So honestly, what we're going to do is we're going to take Ready the Masses, right? And then we take the farming crisis. And then, since we would need to go down all the way to like here to get something else for that, and then all the way to here to remove it, so taking quite a few focuses, we're gonna then go to get the military research done, and the military factories done. So I feel like that would be pretty good. Yeah, of course they will do stuff with China. Yes, Ma Gang represent. Everyone loves this. Everyone does monarchist path. Oh, you're on vacation in Spain, Lucas. That's pretty good. Spain's a fun place. The Balkans will tremble before Greece. I am not sure which party I will choose. It will depend on whether or not, you know, things are doing. I do not need to fight Serbia for the Megali idea, because the Megali idea is the states that are in the eastern end of the Mediterranean. So it's this. And the Serbs do not have any claims on this. So, yeah. all that we need to do to have the Megali idea focus is that we need to own Yuzhna Macedonia, Istochna Macedonia, and Belomorska Trakia. So Yuzhna Macedonia is southern Macedonia, this one. Then Istochna Macedonia, central Macedonia, I guess, is this one. And then Belomorska Trakia, White Sea Thrace. I wonder what the White Sea is. Well, it's definitely the Aegean, but I guess I have no idea why the Bulgarians call it that. Or it might just be something that I'm obscured. Like I don't know. Anyway, Bulgarians. Yeah, we should probably do this. Because how many guns do we have? Not that many. Unions march in Thessalia. The effects of Black Monday are being felt throughout Greece. But the hard-hit industrial workers are now marching in the streets in protest. Thessalia, the crowds are especially large, spurred on by union leaders as well as charismatic syndicalist spokesman Nikos Zachariadis. The syndicalists are getting a ready audience, and many in the government are suggesting that we crack down on them before they have a chance to spread. Well, usually if you crack down on them, they get stronger. And I guess getting some more syndicalists is fine. Like, we're gonna lose political power because of this, but since we have a lot of political power ministers, it is okay to lose political power because eventually we're gonna get back political power. And so far, it doesn't seem like we need that many things. Yeah, the Soviet focus tree needs some rework. And China will be the next update, I think. It will be pretty great. And no, this is not Führerreich, this is Kaiserreich. But yes, in Kaiserreich, the Soviet is also pretty bad. But yes, in Führerreich, the Soviet is also pretty bad. The only difference is that in Kaiserreich, you don't always see the Soviet. So it's somewhat less of a problem. Still, it would be rather good to have Soviet. Actually, be like, you know, in some way important. Oh well, independent today, of course. So, rising up against the Greeks, the Turks. We have 4 military factories. How many do the Bulgarians have? 8. But the Serbs have 3, and the Romanians have 4. So we have more. And, yes, Albania. You will die to us. Albania is pretty easy to go. And of course we claim Girokastyer, or yeah, something like that. Wonder what we call it. Yeah, just gain those claims. Mentees and Kibris probably are in here, right? Because Mentees is like down here or something. Yeah, it's this one. And then Kidris is probably these islands. No, Egea Dalari is this island. Whatever. Ready the masses. We can declare war on them right now, but that would probably be a pretty bad idea, right? Because Bulgarians probably have the most men, and right now as well, I mean, it's just smarter to wait for the Belgrade Pact to form. Do we want to fortify Salonika in the north? Because, you know, that would be 2 land forts on the border, and this one would be, well, there's 4 border provinces, right? Yeah, 4 of them. 3 land forts. Southern Macedonia. Wait, there's Yuzhna Macedonia, and then there's Southern Macedonia. These 2 are the same. I guess that's how they're representing this, that it's a split. Whatever. Take the farming crisis. And yeah, the Greek economy while the Greek economy saw strong industrial growth through the 19th century, it remains primarily orientated on agriculture, and thus the sudden drop in agricultural exports hit the country hard. Farmers are nearly at the point of rioting, thus addressing the crisis tops our agenda. Okay. Minties would be the Dodecanese. Okay, good. Yeah, we will soon start another Balkan War. Of course. That Sternberg is coming. Mark my fucking words. Yeah, Lithuania going national populist is always pretty funny. Because they just never win. Hello, Carles. You are pretty... You're a poor man. Trotsky in Antarctica. Yunnan will have a focus tree in the next update, you know, the China update, whenever it is, whether it's the next update or the one after that. Death of Pangalis Tsartaris, leader of the People's Party. So that's probably you. Yeah, okay. So the Laikokoma. Oh, that's where laity comes from? It's the people? Interesting. Whatever. Died today as the result of a degenerative health condition which has plagued them since assuming the leadership of the party several years ago. So they increase the change of... by the way, it's the nephew that takes over. So instead of Pangalis Tsardaris, it's Konstantinos Tsardaris. Ah, well, whatever. Have good fun. We're still liberals. Because heart of democracy. And the Qing have declared war on the Shangqing already. Well, that's quick. Looks like Puyi wants to get on the fun. Radio, please. Radio's good. Carlos is the cancer we neither wanted nor deserved. Yeah. Yes, it will be uploaded as a VOD. Of course. If Vasil is a Habsburg and a German puppet, why Carol isn't? Because Vasil was installed at... I'm guessing you mean Carol of Poland, right? You know, the one that... Or I'm saying Carol, it's Karol. Hi, Lewis. I'm guessing you mean the one that goes... Karol Obrecht is a Habsburg. Okay, so this guy is a Habsburg puppet. You might mean the Lodomeria guy. I thought you meant the Poland guy. Anyway, the reason is that this is the Austrian Empire, right? Karol Obrecht should be a king of Poland and the German Empire. Oh, I see what you're saying, because I missed your earlier comment. So you're saying that this guy should be the king of Poland and the German puppet. See, the thing is, the king of Poland can be selected to be, I think, this guy. And then he becomes an Austrian puppet. You're saying that you would prefer to him that he was, you know, a German puppet, because he's not, because he's like part of the Austrian Empire. So it's like the inner sphere of Vienna. Whereas here, this guy's Vasil, you know, he's a Habsburg. Okay, whatever, who cares? But Ukraine is just legitimately, well, quote unquote, legitimately a German interest. You know, they took it over in the Great War. And so it's just different. It's just different situations, you know. Ukraine is just much more dependent on Germany, whereas Galicia is part of, you know, Cisleithanian Austria, whatever you want to call it. And well, Austria kind of broke apart. It didn't completely break apart, so it's not like Germany was able to dismember it and keep its members as its puppets. Responding to the crisis, okay, so but the number of farmers left holding crops and nowhere to sell them We are left with a choice. Either support them for the current year and encourage them to switch away from their reliance on exports, or dig deep into our pockets and support them fully until the economic crisis has passed. So either we help them out and monarchist sympathies will be increased, and also radical socialists gain popularity. Or we just lose a bunch of poly power and we decrease the monarchist sympathies. We're gonna do that. Because it's like, yeah, sure, we don't have political power. Who gives a shit? We're gonna get it back. We're gonna get it back. Now, our army is kind of a mess because we've got, you know, these guys. And then we've got these guys who have 1 artillery. How great. Oh, by the way, we can do these guys. And then we've got cavalry, so it's actually kind of weird. I hope that these Bulgarians just kind of keep everything as it is, because if they do, it's like we can just use our cavalry to run into their cities. It's like, that would be pretty good. Restoring Byzantium. Jesus Christ. This Byzantium meme really needs to go away. Oh, wait. I forgot about my national focus. I am an idiot. And Lenikostratos. Of course. Yeah, you're saying Carlos looks like Hitler, and no, he doesn't. He's a little bit too old. You can stay Nat Pop if you do not get... if you accept the go to kind of like restrict you when you take the Confederate States of the River Plate, what you should do is you should just take these focuses as quickly as possible, because once you actually have like taken these focuses, you can just let the go restrict you. It does not matter if you declare war, as far as I know. It just matters that after the go restricts you, you cannot take these focuses anymore. So you just take those, you kill everyone, and even if the go is like, we restrict you, it doesn't matter, because after you take a place, you actually get all the other focuses down here as well, because that's the only requirement, that, you know, you have taken them over. So that's, I guess, just the way it is. Oh damn, we're not getting any guns. That's, I think, the way it works. Belarusia is pretty underrated. And Qing, well, yeah, Qing is taking down the Shangqing. And it's taking them a while, actually. Because it's only the beginning. But they're going to win eventually. In the meantime, Ma Gang just fighting it off. Okay. And now we get Tex. After Tex, we get the Pirkal deal, the Greek Power and Cartridge Company, one of the oldest and largest defense companies in Greece. So they're gonna increase the soft attack of our infantry equipment. How good. And we're gonna get a military factory. Then we're gonna get these 2 more military factories from armament investments. Then we're gonna get some, or maybe we should get Grand Battle Plan first. It's 206 days. So 206 days, we're getting 40 days, then 112 days, so 152 days, and then this one. Okay, that's pretty good. It's gonna be a good order of doing things. Anyway, Poland got a king. Yeah, okay, so they did get Karl, and they should merge up with Galicia, actually. You know, once they merge up with him, or once they take Karl, yeah, they return to Galicia. Okay. So basically, it's like a personal union, even though this guy got a new German noble. Hurrah! I could play as Liberia, but I'm probably not gonna, because I've already done like a video on Liberia. It's actually a very fun country to play as, but it's pretty bad for a playthrough because there's a lot of waiting involved. Kolchak, I must unite the Russian-speaking people under one flag. Well, I mean, Kolchak. Sorry to hate to break it to you, but what if the Russian-speaking people are in your friend? Da-da-da! Sakhalin. Anyway, military innovation. The Pirkal deal. Let's get some free companies. Alright. Time to get some industry. Come on, Serbia. When are we going to do a Belgrade Pact? And I'm starting to think that we might as well just attack the Macedonians. Or the Bulgarians. The fake Macedonians. While they still have Black Monday or something. I don't know. You're just not taking the Belgrade Pact, are you? Oh, yeah, right. May 1947. Oh, so we actually have a little bit more than I thought to prepare. That's pretty okay, because honestly, Bulgaria may be strong, but its enemies are stronger. So, the longer we have, the better. Radio. Construction. There's a way that makes more diamonds spawn? What the hell? Oh, like, they're talking about diamonds? I don't know. Freemason Liberia strong. Well, totalist Liberia strongest. Kolchak is just a weeaboo. I mean, yeah. Kolchak is kind of a weeaboo. But he's not as much of a weeaboo as Jiang Zuolin. This guy is a weeaboo. Of course, this guy is not nearly as much of a weeaboo as that Filipino independent guy. He's the biggest... Well, no, the biggest weeaboo is Siam. Because they're the only ones that join the Japanese without literally any threat of coercion. Also, there's another weeaboo, and that's the nationalist Vietnamese. The Social Democratic guy. Social Democratic Vietnam is also pretty weeaboo-ish. And also, the Pacific States are weeaboos. Darude Map Storm. The map mod is WW's Map Plus, and then there is Quam's Graphics. Put those two together, and then it looks good. Wait, Kolchak taking Russia? That's pretty absurd. One day I'll try to Kolchak my way to Russia. I don't know. What you need to happen is the Siberian Republic to spawn, which almost never does anymore in Kaiserreich. That's what you used to need to happen. But, oh well, that's fine. That's fine. You know, what if we could change all of our infantry guys to the artillery? Oh, we have the artillery. Good. So wait, you were 18 with, and you're 18 with, so why did it take more infantry equipment? Me no understand though. That's fine. Yeah. Need new artillery. So, Pirkal. Does that bonus apply to these guns that we're making? That's basic infantry equipment. Oh! We don't have the Pushka M24. Okay, well, I mean, guess whenever, yeah, sure, we're just taking you out and researching you. That's totally not how research works, but for usability's sake, I am happy that they made it like this. Alexa, play top 10 anime betrayals. I mean, the Pacific States will be the true America after next update, but it's fine, it's fine. I did play as Persia. Russia messed your dreams. See, the thing is, Russia and KR is kind of a ticking time bomb, except the timer goes basically to 1944. Like, when you reach 1933, 1934, Russia becomes really strong. But before then, they are pretty pathetic. Because they have a big army, but they're pretty incompetent at actually supplying it because of several reasons. So what you need to do is you need to kill everyone before, like, 1942 or something. And if you do that, then you have the whole of the Ottomans... you know, with several puppets. Then you have the whole of Arabia with several puppets. You have maybe Egypt with, you know, a puppet or two. Then you have maybe Tripolitania. You maybe have also managed to take Afghanistan and Turkestan. And then probably, if you're quick, the Caucasus. So what you do is you have two very good defensive positions to deal with Russia, because, you know, here there's very, very shitty supply, so the Russians can't really come at you with too many guys. You can just use like 24 divisions to stop them. And then you can have your other divisions protecting the mountain choke points over here, and then you have a bunch more divisions just standing around in case you need them anywhere. And they're gonna not break through. You're just way too strong for them. And if you have good divisions and a good defensive place, you're always gonna beat the Russians. I'm not sure which ideology I'll be going. It's, I'm gonna be trying to wait and see, essentially. See, like, you're saying that the situation between Poland and Ukraine is not that different, but, like, see, Poland is just closer to Austria than Ukraine. It's just a fact. And Ukraine is more vital to the German Empire than Poland. That's just simply the way it is. Like, I also think it doesn't make all that much sense how much leeway Poland has at the start, because it should be probably more constrained by Germany and maybe even by Austria a little bit. But Ukraine is just vital to Germany for many different reasons, and yeah, like Poland just isn't. Poland, like in the Kaiserreich lore during the 20s and the 30s, Germany had a lot of, you know, things to deal with. And, yeah, I mean, some of them are even going to be removed. This bullshit over here, which is good. But yeah, that's essentially like the reason. Anyway, got new guns. And the reason I'll be switching my production over to them is because, these guns have the additional... Wait. Are you telling me they're not? Yes, okay, they are designed by Greek Power and Cartridge companies, so they have more soft attack. They should, at least. These are 6.6 Soft attack with show outdated equipment. This one is 3.3, so it's literally double the soft attack for my infantry, which is fairly good. Okay, now, would it be a good idea to add more infantry? Would it be a good idea to add artillery? We're gonna wait. Hey, at least in a bit we're gonna get the Serbia Pact. Belgrade Pact. Ahoy! Okay, so after we favor Grand Battle Plan, now the Bulgarians just don't seem to want to get... I mean, come on, why do you have 2 divisions there instead of there? See, like, we've got mountains here. Honestly, it might be a good idea to get... Oh, need to wait 5 more seconds. Might be a good idea to get at least fortified the north. Yeah, we're gonna get fortified the north. Because that might be useful. But, I mean, come on, the Belgrade Pact almost always wins on its own. Like, honestly. Republic declared war on Serbia. Okay. Well, that's good. You know, can we just stay democratic? Because I feel like, you know, democratic Greece. It's like, I don't know. I feel like we could do that. People have been complaining that I haven't done enough democratic playthroughs, and yeah, why not do it with Greece, you know? Thousands-year-old tradition, even though it's not exactly the same thing. I believe Dung is somewhere. I'm not sure about Joy and Lai. Mr. Smooth in Cuba will get it next patch. That populist China is getting reworked. It's Shangqing Tianguo. It's essentially like a kind of religious movement. It's kind of like a syncretic religious movement where it's like... Wait, I need to use my thing. Ah, well, right, I forgot about, you know, getting a free Mountaineer division. Thank you. Free divisions are always pretty good. And these guys essentially believe that this guy, Zhang Tianzhan, is like the great teacher or whatever, and they want to kind of... First of all, they want to kill the Qing. Then they want to kill the Germans, you know, and then they want to kill the Japanese, you know, all the foreign devils or whatever. They're just, yeah, they're just pretty extremely ethnically nationalist. And they might want to restore the Ming, you know, the great Ming Empire. Not much. Yeah, it's the Heavenly Kingdom too, except it's not Christian, or not a sect of Christianity. The first Heavenly Kingdom professed Christianity, and well, I mean, it technically was Christian. They did kind of believe in, you know, Jehovah or whatever, the Judeo-Christian God, and talk about Jesus and shit. It's just that their leader thought he was the younger brother of Jesus. See, the difference with the normal Heavenly Kingdom is, you know, other than just doctrine in that way, is also the fact that, well, at some point the Heavenly Kingdom essentially kind of became a state that wanted to implement kind of like foreign reforms into China. It was actually pretty friendly to foreigners due to many different reasons. Whereas the Shangqing is actually a lot... Like, the Heavenly Kingdom was just against the Qing dynasty. And it was actually genocidal against the Manchu ethnicity. But their main gripe was with the Manchus. Whereas the Shangqing in the lore, they're kind of like they just want to, you know, remove them. They seem relatively peaceful about it, but who knows? Maybe they're genocidal too. Qingming Bowl. Yeah, Deng is right. He's an advisor to Shangqing. Yeah, I don't know. Just random people being in random places in China is nice mustache. Chinese Hitler. Yes, my friend. If they run, they're a monarchist. If they stand still, they're a well-disciplined monarchist. I don't know, man. Yeah, Malin over here is not having the best of days. Seems like Sternberg will kill him this time. Unless he can get the greatest encirclements of his life. Like, he takes this, and then he takes this, and that is the fucking greatest encirclement you have ever seen. He kills the entire Tibeto-Mongolian Buddhist infidel army and brings the horsemen of Islam all the way to Urga. I was calling it Ulaanbaatar, which was like the modern name. You know, all the way to Urga and to Lhasa, and restores the greatness of the Chinese Empire and Islam. Okay, so that bullshit aside, this max planning plus 10. I'm gonna have to think about that. Declare war on Bulgaria. I kind of would want to. You know, like, freed Draža Mihailović. So they went democracy only to elect the reactionaries. That's hilarious. Freedom, yes, with the most radical Chetnik you could imagine. Anyway, so the Congress of Belgrade. Once you take that and we, you know, make that pact, we can declare war on the Bulgarians through this focus and initiate things quicker than Serbia might. Unless Serbia decides to, after taking Congress of Belgrade, to take ultimatum, in which case, you know, we go to war a little bit quicker, because 26 days, oh wow. Eliniki Orevaiti ki Dievsinsi. That's a good division. Thank you. I will honorably use it. Ma gang. It's over, Woodstock. I have the high ground. No, don't worry. Okay, they were peaceful in DH. Economy, well, I mean, Zachary Hall, you didn't miss much. Like, the economy. Everyone fucking talks about the economy. Let's get some economy. The economy, fools. Isn't that like the Comet event? You know, it decreases stability, and one of the responses is the economy, fools. I don't know, whatever. It's like, yes, it's owned by foreigners. How dare they? How dare they? Oh yeah, okay. So they're actually like shutting down, and ooh, the Chilean-Argentinian War. So they're actually like shutting down because, and oh, Paraguay being a traitor because of Black Monday. And so the German capitalists are like, we have no money. Okay, so I guess they're the Congress of Belgrade. So Serbia has invited us to send a diplomat to Belgrade to take part in the Belgrade Congress to discuss the political and military situation in the Balkans. Since the victory of Bulgaria in the Weltkrieg, we have our eyes on land that is rightfully ours, and so does Serbia. They suggest we form a new formal alliance called the Belgrade Pact to protect our mutual interests and contain the Bulgarian menace. This could, however, anger Bulgaria's former allies Germany, Austria, and the Ottoman Empire. We shall join the Belgrade Pact. And Romania has also joined. Are you taking the ultimatum? Yes, you are. Excellent. We can leave the Balkan Pact, but no, we shall not do that. That would be stupid. We're stronger together. Hee 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 hee. (1936) Dutch elections. Who is we that you're talking about? Gunther? Maybe Germany? Of course Serbia can invite me. That's what I was thinking. Megali idea. You are Greece, not Soviet Russia. Your soldiers need rifles. They do have rifles, you idiot. Look at how many rifles they have. We can even do what is this name? Thesaurakis meni taxiarchia. But we're not gonna do that. We have Greek mountaineers. You know, Macedonia is Greek. Fucking love that. Man, they finally managed to get that name dispute resolved. It's like the greatest solution ever. You know, what do we call it? North Macedonia. You know, like North Korea. Everyone loves this stuff. That's why memes exist. Anyway, seize the means of production. So almost half of our economy is owned by investors in Germany and Austria. Pretty sure that meant our industry. But after Black Monday, many of their mines and factories have closed down, some because they have become unprofitable, but others because the investors are trying to save money or have gone bankrupt. In either case, many thousands of Greeks have been put out of work. When hasn't that ever happened? The suggestion is that we should seize these assets, or at least in the worst cases, despite the Treaty of Salonika stipulating that we cannot. The only way to prevent a backlash from either country, however, is to subsidize the investors out of our own pocket. A deeply unpopular move if we attempted it, to be sure. So either seize it all, no matter the repercussions, which is gonna decrease monarchists, make the Germans pretty pissed, and also give them a very scary event, which might have them declare war on me or something. Or maybe they're gonna try to, like, I don't know, fucking coup me or something. Partially seize. Okay, so partially seizing. Partially seizing is gonna be, yeah, just taking away those things by half. Yeah, taking away half. Or subsidize the investors ourselves, they'd better be grateful. Okay, so bailed out German industries will... Ooh, but that will increase monarchist sympathies. You know, this seems to be the better option in many ways, except fuck monarchists. We can even take it to referendum. Voting begins. You know, that is probably dependent on how many monarchist sympathies you have. So I would want to keep them low, because I've noticed that it's just monarchist sympathies, quote unquote. It's not like, you know, the authoritarian Democrats or the paternal autocrats gain support. I think I'll just seize it. Sanctioning the shit out of the country because of the name. And no, I do not have a new mic. It's just the way I'm talking today. No, I will not go monarchist. I will seize it. Because fuck the Germans. Anyway, what should we do? Government holdings. So we either nationalize companies, minus 10% production cap, plus 20% construction speed, plus 20 political power for 365 days. Or plus 10% cap, minus 3% consumer goods factories, and minus 3% stability. And plus 100 political power and market liberal support for 365 days. Now the question is, are we constructing much? No, we aren't. Now 0.20 a day per 365 days equals... Okay, so that would be 20 every 100 days, because, you know, 10 days is... 10 days is 2, 100 is 20, so 60. Okay, so it's not 100 political power. So this gives me more political power. The NAP is God. Privatize it. And convert military... Are you kidding me? Convert military factories. You're gonna remove military factories and make civilian factories? Are you... You seem to not have a brain. Go the real democratic way, the Cindy way. Soyuz Neroshimi Republik Svobodnych. Yeah, well, it was pretty shit, I know. Anyway, it seems like the Ma have been destroyed, and the Shanqing will also be destroyed. The monarchists demand a referendum. Oh, are they just gonna continue just hitting me with that? That's annoying. Anyway, we're about to... Yes, I was talking about that. The Fourth Balkan War. The Bulgarian government refused an ultimatum of Serbia to hand over all territories they seized from us and our allies during the Weltkrieg. With no other option, the Serbian government has declared war. As part of the Belgrade Pact, we need to come to their aid. Though we still face stiff Bulgarian resistance, the Belgrade Pact surely will emerge victorious from this new conflict. Onwards to victory. And now we join. So we can take Lerin, which is not Lenin. How sad. Fourth Balkan War. Onwards to victory. Yeah, well, we can just ride to Sofia right now. Ride! Greek horsemen. Yeah, look at that. The Bulgarians are trying to send their cavalry up. Doesn't work. Only Greek horsemen can run fast. You know? So then we're going to take Kavala. And what we're going to do is we're going to take... You know, now we have control of Eastern Macedonia. And... oh, Istochna is Eastern. So it's like Vastochna. Okay, okay. Then we need to take control of here so that we can control Belomorska Trakia and then come around and take Plovdiv. Go Republic before it will be too late. Yeah, it seems so. It seems like the longer I wait, the more monarchism will happen. Serbia releases Balkan War 4. How great. Yeah, well, it seems like the Bulgarians will be easily crushed. Because right now we are about to take Sofia. Easy peasy. And then we just go around and take Varna. Like, you know, like nothing ever happened. Surrounding those 4 Bulgarians. Actually, surrounding those 4 Bulgarians in an even better way. Oh, wait. Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, crap! I did not realize that that was happening. That's a fucking problem. That's a big fucking problem. The Turks are in the war. Okay. I did not realize that that was happening. Oh well, thankfully we've got our allies, I guess. Fall of Denver? Really? That's hilarious. Anyway, see, like, we need to keep these Bulgarians kind of there. Actually, these front lines are just incredibly weird. Need to stop. Need to defend Athens. It's like, yeah, okay, you took Euboea. That's whatever, I don't care. See, did we lose that naval battle? I think we did, because the Turkish fleet has a battleship. It's the kebabs! It's the bloody kebabs! I'm not sure about that Peace Without Victory playthrough. I'm still thinking about that. Stop them from moving, please. Why did you move out of Thessalonica? Okay, so these guys are dying. Okay, we took Plovdiv. That should be the it for the That should be it for the Bulgarians. It isn't, but soon. So we're just letting these guys move, and then we move in. Right. Okay, so no more need of you for you to do that. And we're taking their stuff. Great. It's like, of course, the Turks have decided to deploy a hell of a lot of troops near Constantinople. That's fine. Okay, great. Now, actually, no. I'm gonna send this infantry division down south to help stop the Turkish advance. Then we're gonna send this division, this mountain division, here. And once we take Skopje, the Bulgarians, wow, 6 days. That's pathetic. The Bulgarians should be mostly done for. The bloody Turks are moving in. This is annoying as hell. Okay. Well, these Bulgarians just don't know what to do. Now you guys get to Plovdiv. You guys also get up here. Because we need to kill this cavalry division before the Turks, you know, rescue them. And once you are there, kill that cavalry division. Okay, what are you guys saying? Reform Byzantium! I can't, but it can do Megali idea. So I will do Megali idea. It's WW's map plus mod, plus another mod called Quam's Graphics. That is how you get it to look so good. And bloody hell, they're keeping the Bulgarians alive by letting them take some random cities. That's annoying. Wait, what? Are you surviving? But you have no... You're surrounded and you have no things. I don't even know anymore. Actually, you guys come help there. Okay, so these guys at least are surrounded. Russia announces her ambitions, as per usual. He's dead. Great. So now we are cleaning up the mess up here in the north. With these Turks. Once we take Skopje, this Bulgarian pocket is going to be gone. We are almost about to destroy this guy. Yes, he is finally dead. Took him a while. Then we kill him. We also kill him. Very good. Are we missing anything? No, it doesn't look like it. You guys... That's a lot of enemies. But, okay, no. They just retreated everyone that wasn't a militia unit, so that's pretty good. Wow, that's a lot of territory. Okay, you protect that, you protect that, you come around. Great, he dies. Let my allies do that. Then you come around. We need to start pushing into enemy territory down here, because, you know, all of this is Greece, as you know. It's like, Spartans take our territory. Oh, crap. Yeah, see, the problem with the Ottomans is going to be that they probably are going to have a lot of men. Yeah, they're just putting troops on will at points where they need them. And they're taking Athens. Please get some troops into Athens. I don't want Athens to be taken. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm kind of sad I'm not the Serbs, because the Serbs are much stronger. So it would honestly be easier to break through as the Serbs. But now what we need to do is, we need to switch to Arty. Seriously, Arty. Like, no, doesn't matter how many guns. It only matters how many cannons. And, oh, looks like the Turks are going to be stupid. 200% Romanoi. Yeah, where's the Cairo Pact when you need it? Yeah, we're gonna need to wait for the Egypt to declare war. Oh, that's where the Cairo Pact is. Still, it's gonna be pretty easy for us to destroy the Ottomans. It's just gonna take a while. And the reason why I'm going all out on the artillery is because right now, as you can see, I just can't break through. Or, I mean, I maybe could if I were very, very aggressive about it. Nope, I will not convert military factories. I will take... Wait, what? Oh, okay. Now I need to win the Balkan War before I can take this. That's annoying. That is very annoying. Right, I need to be at peace for that. So I guess I'm taking this. Yeah. Legislate freedoms. We could get some freedoms. Democracies. No, I will not change the map, because I think it looks pretty good. Tonight we feast on kebab. Make a bicycle division. I wonder if we can even. Like, can we make bicycles anywhere? Doesn't look like it. That's very sad. These bloody guys managed to build up stuff. Man, Bulgaria is almost dead. 97%. That's because the Turks managed to secure Varna in time and they have Dobruja. Sad AF. Anyway, I think I can increase the speed. I will stop the stream in a bit because I'm about to go sleep. And I will not stream for a few days because I'll be away. I will be off doing other stuff. And when I'll come back, we'll take a look at more Greece. More Greece. Yes, Greece. Strong. How many? Wow. That's still too many. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to spam artillery so that I can get this. In fact, I basically can already. Gonna be missing 92 guns and I'm producing like 2 per day. Right? How much production? 2 per day and it's still gonna get up. So, yeah. My guns is... yeah, thank you. It's gonna recover. And the reason I'm doing that, of course, is because it's strong as hell. And if my divisions get strong as hell, their divisions evaporate. If their divisions evaporate, we win. Like, for example, here. What if we were to just do this? And then move on. Force attack. I feel like this is a good idea. Yeah, look at that. We're just pushing them away. Pushing them away. And if we can surround all these guys, that would be pretty great. Yes! Push them out. All of them. Come on, get the cavalry. Yes. Mom, get the camera. No more need to attack Edirne. Or, I mean... I guess my allies can do that if they want. And now, if my allies take places over here, I would be a very happy man. Please give me a... Do we have... armor, artillery. Yes. Good, I think we're breaking through the Ottomans. Sad. Damn, look at this. They're bringing in reinforcements. That's not good. True Rome is a republic. Good night to everyone. No, but I didn't realize that these fuckers joined the war, and they have 2 battleships. So, in the end, it did not go all that great. Are you actually winning this? I mean, you have a crossing penalty, do you? Wait, what? You do not have a crossing penalty? What? See, apparently this does not count as a strait. So it's... They literally don't have a crossing penalty. That's pathetic as fuck. Nah. Let's stop it right here. Next time, which is going to be in a long while, we are going to let our allies just keep all these guys busy here. And we're going to try everything we can to attack through into European Turkey, soon to be the last vestiges of the Turk and Greece territory. And then cross. Because, you know, eventually the Cairo Pact is gonna attack. Oh, actually, it's gonna be soon. Okay, well, never mind. They're gonna die. Okay, good. Have a good night. Yeah, I am streaming again. You noticed correctly, but noticed a little bit too late. So yeah, thank y'all for joining me, all ye who have, and I hope you had a good time. You'll have a good time next time if you did. So yeah, come back.